like to call this meeting to order. Before we have our Pledge of Allegiance, we'll have our invocation. Please stand.
Pray. Heavenly Father, we ask that your Spirit guide us tonight in the meeting, and we ask for wisdom and understanding as we proceed through the various items on our agenda. And just ask your guidance tonight. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. Webb, call roll, please.
Pro Tem Bobo.
Present.
Councilman Washington.
Here.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Here.
President Hall.
Here. Item 5 is presentations. We have none. Item 6. Is there a member of council that would like to move to approve the agenda as printed?
So moved.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 7 is visitors to address the council. We have none tonight. Item 8 is unfinished business. We have none. Item 9A1 is a first reading of an ordinance ordering demolition of an unsafe structure located at 1722 29th Avenue. Ms. Ram.
Yes, sir. This item is ready for a first reading. We will have a public hearing and a adoption at the next council meeting.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to offer that for a first reading? That's offered up by Councilman Washington. 9A2 is the first reading of an ordinance amending Table 4-1 and 4-2 of the zoning ordinance pertaining to recreational uses in the C6 zone. Ms. Ram.
Yes, sir. This comes with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission and is ready for a first reading.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to offer that for a first reading?
I'll offer it.
That is offered up by Councilwoman Bobo. (9A3) is the first reading of a rezoning of approximately 1.67 acres located at 3514 14th Street. Ms. Ram.
Yes, sir. This item also comes with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission and is ready for first reading.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to offer this for first reading? That is offered by Councilman Washington. 9B1 is resolution appointing a member to the Ability Alliance of West Alabama. Ms. Webb.
Yes, sir. We've had a request from the Ability Alliance of West Alabama for council to reappoint Ms. Julia Bush to the Ability Alliance of West Alabama with her term to expire November of 2028.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to adopt the resolution reappointing Ms. Julia Bush to the Ability Alliance of West Alabama with her term expiring in November 2028?
So moved.
That's a motion by Councilwoman Dykes, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B2 is a resolution authorizing certain actions with respect to general obligation warrant series 2023 of the City of Northport. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President. This takes care of certain aspects of this process, but this is not a vote to borrow any money. That will come before you at a later date when you have more information. This just simply is a step in that process.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution authorizing certain actions with respect to general obligation warrant series 2023? So move. That is a motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second? I'll second that. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B3 is a resolution authorizing award for contract for vending machines at city facilities to Tuscaloosa Coca-Cola United Bottling Company. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President. We sent out RFPs. This was the lowest responsible bidder.
Okay.
It's ready for action tonight.
Is there a member of council that would like to move to approve this resolution?
So moved.
That's a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B4 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute amendment number 1 to Thompson Engineering for the fiscal year 2022 resurfacing project. Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, this is an amendment to Thompson Engineering CE&I contract. We had an addition of time for the contractor as well as a couple of projects we added to the project, in particular the 5th Street Bridge.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B5 is a resolution declaring a bid law exemption pursuant to Alabama Code 411651B7 and authorize a contract with Schreiber LLC. Mr. Webb.
Yes, this will be for our grit bridge and classifier at the wastewater treatment plant, and this is a 2023 capital budget item.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
It's a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B6 is a resolution awarding bid 23-04 for Buckhead Drainage Way Cleanup. Ms. Starnes.
Yes, Mr. President. Milligan Outdoor Service Solutions was the lowest bidder. This is a 3-year bid, 4 mowing cycles a year.
I'm very glad to see this.
Here you
Getting
are.
that time of the year for
Oh, yeah.
phone calls.
Definitely.
I will make a motion to adopt this resolution. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B7 is resolution awarding bid file 23-02 for 2 zero-turn mowers. Ms. Starnes.
Yes, Mr. President. Public Works received bids for zero-turn mowers. Tuscaloosa Lawn was the lowest responsible bidder.
Okay.
This was approved in the 2023 capital budget.
Okay. I will move to adopt the resolution awarding bid file 23-02 for 2 zero-turn mowers, Tuscaloosa Lawn Equipment, since they were the lowest bidder and they met all specifications, and authorize the city administrator to approve as needed all purchase requisitions from said bid file. And that is in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B8 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to enter in the updated AAFC Mutual Aid Consortium Agreement with rules and procedures as adopted February 2023. Chief Marshal.
Yes, sir. In March of 2022, the council approved the companion agreement for this was for us to be for city administrator to be enter the agreement with the Alabama Association of Fire Chiefs of Mutual Aid. This allows us to make a response to a large-scale event if requested for mutual aid or request help for mutual aid. Previous agreement had language that created a barrier for FEMA reimbursement. This corrects that, and
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution? That's a motion by Councilwoman Dykes, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9C is our consent agenda. This ranges from minutes, bill listings, and purchase requisitions. Is there a member of council that would like to move to approve the consent agenda as printed? That's a motion by Councilman Washington, second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 10 is reports to special committees of council. If there's a member of council that would like to give an update from their committee. Okay. Item 11 is public hearings. We have one tonight from legal department. 11B1 is the second reading of an ordinance authorizing a franchise agreement with Charter Communications. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President. After a public hearing, this will be ready for vote by the council. It's our standard form.
Okay.
For this type of franchise agreement.
I will open the floor for a public hearing. If there's someone here to speak for or against this agenda item, please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record. Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the ordinance authorizing the city administrator to enter into a franchise agreement with Charter Communications? Move. Motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 11D1 is from our police department. This is for ABC license for Meat Depot Northport LLC. Chief.
There's no problem with it. It's just a transfer from Cost Cutters to the Meat Depot.
Okay. Since this is an ABC license, we do have to open the floor for a public hearing. I will open the floor for a public hearing. If there's someone here to speak for or against this agenda item, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing none, I will close the floor for the public hearing. Is there a member of council that would like to move to approve the ABC license for Meat Depot Northport LLC?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 12 is City Administrator's business.
One item tonight, President Hogg, that is to invite everyone to come out to our bunny trail that is being installed in downtown Northport along Main Avenue. It features a lot of items that have been sponsored by local businesses and agencies, as well as the city. There's opportunity for those who have sponsored to decorate large Easter eggs that are with base and all are about 6 feet tall, and then Four Corners exhibits also, which are good photo opportunities for individuals. We will have a kickoff event this Saturday. Look to our Facebook and website for the times. I know the Easter Bunny will be there for the kickoff event. And as this is in conjunction with Tuscaloosa One Place, they have scheduled 4 different events throughout this season between now and April the 7th. So please stay tuned for additional announcements for how you can join us in the fun festivities downtown.
All right. Thank you. I did get word from the Easter Bunny that he does get hot, and if anyone wants to bring grape Powerade, he will be very appreciative for that. Item 13 is departmental business. We have none tonight. Item 14 is mayor and council members' business. We will start with the Honorable Mayor Hinton.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just wanted to make a few comments about our trip to New York. A lot of people have asked about this and why did we go and so forth. Our trip to New York City was planned, and to be honest, I wondered if it was a necessity that we do it. I wasn't too excited about going because it was going to be fast, a hard trip, and back in 2 days. And did we need to do it was my question. Well, fortunately, the flight we were scheduled for was canceled, and we had to leave earlier than planned. And so we did have time for a little more rest during this time. But when we arrived for our meeting with the bond analyst, we were thanked by the analyst in both Standard & Poor and Finch for coming. Now, they'd already gotten a packet of materials that they'd requested earlier, so they had a lot of information from Northport to review and go over. But they stressed how much it helped them to discuss the finances of the city face-to-face with us. It gave them a much better view of our situation. We had 2 goals in mind for the trip. We wanted to assure that we could at least keep our AA rating and try to convince them to offer a step up to an AA+. When we left, we felt a AA+ rating was a possibility, perhaps with one at least of the 2. You know, the project's planned will require that we borrow money, a lot of money, and the ratings will help us in securing bonds needed at a reasonable rate. So was the trip important? Was it necessary? Yes. Very worthwhile, and I think we'll see that it'll pay off for us shortly.
Thank you, Mayor Hinton. I have to agree with you. There's some things that just have to be done that warrant what we're trying to accomplish, and anybody can put something on paper and look at, but when you're face to face with someone and sitting in the same room, and they get to understand your story. You get to understand exactly what they're looking at in terms of wanting to see finances, wanting to look at your budgets, your audits, your management practices, the cohesiveness of the group, the overall plans for economic development in the future. I do think that that's very important, and I do think it would be disadvantageous, to us not to go in person. This is more than just about keeping our current rating. I mean, as you said, it is about keeping it or increasing that rating. And in the end, that could save us millions of dollars in interest and various things along the way. So being good stewards of taxpayer money, this is something that needed to be done. And having the right team and the right people there to present our story, because no one knows it best except for the people that live it day to day. And I think that was correct, that it was a necessary business expense. And I think our vision was shown, and I think the rating agencies will convey that back to us very soon. One thing I do want to point out was that any of this was coming from Northport First Funds. If we do anything in terms of a bond, which is restricted, and it was set out for recreation, and I think being responsible, because that's a bucket of our Northport First Funds as well, that there's nothing more responsible than getting the best interest rate for our tax dollars. So thank you for saying that, and I will lead into District 1, Pro Tem Bobo.
Thank you, Mayor Hinton, for those comments. Also want to echo the feelings. It was interesting to be there and to talk with both rating agencies, and for them to be able to have access to us for the length of time that they did during those days. And considering those upcoming projects that we have, I felt it would be irresponsible to not be there in person and be there for when they needed to ask us questions. One of the most interesting things that I noticed is that the S&P agency is housed in a Retirement Systems of Alabama building. So anybody in that system for your retirement, your money is thriving in New York, right off Wall Street. That was pretty interesting to see. Wanted to also give a thank you to Ms. Starnes for the maintenance work that's being done at the train depot. I've had many citizens in District 1 reach out about that and ask for help, and it's nice to see work being done there. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Pro Tem Bobo. District 2, Councilman Washington.
I'd like to say thanks to the city staff down at the Tiger Field or Hatson Playground. The pavilion been put up, and also a pad, and also great landscaping. And to me, District 2 is really moving, and some of the little things is more of the big things in my world, and also the district world. Kids get the opportunity to come out, sit underneath the pavilion, parents watching kids play ball. So I want to thank the city staff for that. And I just want everybody to know that Northport is moving, and this council, and I can guarantee it along with the other councils, that no district is going to be left behind. Everybody is looking out for every district, getting an opportunity to have family events, opportunities and things for every district. And I just want to say thanks to the city staff and also to the council, the mayor, and appreciate y'all.
I definitely agree. Thank you, Councilman Washington. We will go to District 4, Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes, echo what Ms. Webb said about the bunny trail. I like to call it the rabbit trail, but it's a bunny trail. That will be Saturday, kicking that off. Also, March 27th will be our next visioning meeting. So far, we've had great turnout. We want to increase that. Staff and council will be there to answer questions as well and meander around the room. Also, if you'll go to www.northportcompass.com and fill out the survey, we really want to hear your comments. That helps us in developing our comprehensive plan.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. As for District 5, the district has nothing tonight. And with that being said, item 15 is adjournment. So if there is a member of council that would like to move to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. All in favor, say aye.
Yes.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. We are adjourned. Thank you for coming.